What's good, everybody? It's your brother Mad Black, the most dangerous and the most toxic black man on the internet, and I am black up in your face again with some more pro-black commentary. So this should be a short video, folks, but I had to talk about this. And I saw it when it happened, and I was laughing my ass off when I saw this video. And it's the video where, right when Donald Trump won the New Hampshire primary, and you literally have Tim Scott, that's the mush mouth looking bald black dude behind Trump, and what's the other one's name? Vivek, that little Indian toad that likes to suck off on conservatism and just preach racism basically to please white folks. You got these two fools behind Trump showing all their goddamn teeth, boy. I swear these fools out here skinning and grinning so damn hard, so happy to be up this white man's behind, or this orange man, I should say, because Trump is looking pretty orange there, more orange than a tangerine, sitting up there with his lace front. And you got these two clowns behind him just skinning and grinning, showing all their damn teeth, boy. It would be embarrassing if these people had shame, but I know these two scumbags have no shame whatsoever, okay? Tim Scott has proven himself to be nothing but a mush-mouth minstrel for the conservatives. He'll do whatever his conservative masters say. And once again, Vivek is nothing but one of these immigrant opportunists who comes here and has decided that the only way for him to achieve any type of greatness is to side with straight-up white supremacy. Okay, he goes out there and spouts as much bigotry as he can to prove that he can out-bigot the white boys. And he sucks off these white boys and regurgitates their bullshit so he can get some power for himself. He thinks that's the way to go, right? And, both of these clowns have now attached themselves to lace front Trump. They're sitting on him tighter than his lace front. That lace front that he has on top of his head is pretty loose, but these two motherfuckers, they're tight on his bitch ass. And like I said, it's funny to watch. I've gotten to the point in my life now where when it comes to politics, I don't take it seriously because politics doesn't take itself seriously. I mean, look at this. Look at this nonsense that we're looking at right here. Politics is no different than pro wrestling. Okay, it's just one big crazy show, crazy circus, and really, if you take it seriously, you're the clown. If you take politics in this country seriously, they're making a clown out of you. You're the mark. They're playing you, right? But even so, to look at how this political season is gearing up, especially for the presidential race, you can't do anything but laugh at it. You can't do anything but be cynical about it. You can't really take it too seriously because these people are buffoonish in everything that they do. Now, it's serious in the fact that it affects our lives, but that seems to be what the American public wants. Everybody in America doesn't think independently like I do, so I know that, the average American is just as dumb, and that's why they like Trump in the first place. So they're going to want this type of buffoonery to continue. And don't get it twisted, because Biden, the Muppet, that's exactly what Joe Biden looks like nowadays. I truly believe Joe Biden, like with him being the president, is literally like the political version of Weekend at Bernie's. Because Biden looks like a corpse standing up there. Every time I see him nowadays, I'm almost thinking that he probably died 2 or 3 years ago, and they've just been reanimating his corpse, and someone's puppeting his bitch ass up there to make us want to pay attention to him. That's how ridiculous he is. So don't get it twisted and think that I'm a supporter of Biden or these liberals by the way I'm trashing Trump. Really, they're both full of trash, and there's really nothing good to be said about either one of them. But we're going to focus on the buffoonery here of these two clowns behind him. And once again, you see how they're skinning and grinning, just all too pleased to be there up under Trump. And the the part that everyone was talking about and laughing about was the part here where Tim Scott basically tells Trump how much he loves him. And, the comment that Trump was making basically is the fact that, Nikki Haley appointed Tim Scott to that position to be a senator in South Carolina. And, the fact that he's not supporting Nikki Haley, he's supporting Donald Trump. He's like that. He's like, they probably they must really hate Nikki Haley. And then Tim Scott's going to tell you what he really feels. It's not that he hates Nikki Haley, it's that he just loves Master Trump so damn much. So let's listen to what he says here. Let me cue it up and get the sound up here, because you guys see and hear this. It's pathetic and funny at the same time, but it's classic coonery and buffoonery from these black politicians. Let's see it.
You must really hate her. No, it's a shame. It's a shame. Uh-oh.
I just love you.
No, that's why he's a great politician.
That's why he's my nigga. That's what he really wanted to say. That's why Tim Scott is his boy. Good old Mushmouth. You can always depend on good old Mushmouth to be a good boy and praise his master. Like he literally stopped the whole press conference just to clown and coon for Donald Trump. That's how ridiculous this fool is. Let's watch that again. This is hilarious to me. I'm sorry. I have to see it again.
It's a shame. Uh-oh.
I just love you.
No, that's why he's a great politician.
You my master. I loves you, master. But yeah, I mean that's how ridiculous it is. And here's to take you to the Twilight Zone. Here's how it really gets ridiculous is when you have people on these other networks like MSNBC and CNN doing commentary about this situation with Tim Scott and Donald Trump, and you have bootlicks on the liberal side talking about how this is humiliating and this is a disgrace and it doesn't make Tim Scott look good. Like who are you Negroes talking to? Have you looked in the mirror lately? They literally got Al Sharpton here talking about how humiliating it was for Tim Scott to do that for Donald Trump. But Negro, you do the same thing for Joe Biden. And you have done the same thing for every other Democratic politician for the last couple of decades or so. With your corpse looking ass. Al Sharpton looks like a corpse as well. Okay? Al Sharpton looks like, I call the civil rights of the living dead. That's basically what he is, a civil rights corpse that they dig up every so often to support the Democrats and support liberal policies and bullshit, basically. That's what Al Sharpton has become. And, you got some of these other black liberals and stuff talking about Tim Scott. It's like, you Negroes do the same thing. You Negroes do the exact same thing for your politicians. We all saw how Simone Sanders was out there blocking for Biden, running out there to save her master, doing, football tackles to save him. So you Negroes are no different. And you're all pathetic. That's why I don't like black liberals or black conservatives, because they're just so damn pathetic and bootlicking and always crawling around trying to do their best to crawl up some white politician's ass. Whether they be liberal or conservative is no different. They just want to be the best slave they can be for their master, and it's disgusting. But you folks let me know how you feel about this in the comments section. I'd very much like to hear your opinions on this, and if you get a good laugh out of it like I did, let me know in the comments. Anyway, this is Mad Black, and I will be back with my foot on the devil's back.